Hi, mamas. I have told a couple of you that I would come on here and specifically talk about what the products do that I talk about on here and that I recommend very highly. I don't want to make this super long, but you are being sold a lot of things online. So my entire page is to help you better understand at a cellular scientific level what is happening in the body with your children, and that way you can make the best decisions for you, whatever that is, whatever you're doing with your practitioner, whatever tests you have done, you can make the best decision, okay? So whether you have had all the tests, an OAT test, a GI map test, genetic testing, all of the tests, I still have parents not really have the needle move on 20 supplements from a functional medicine practitioner, all the things. And they don't have any needle move because you could do all the right things, but if you don't do them in order, it's really frustrating and you kind of end up where you are. The reason that I talk about the products that I talk about is because it goes deeper than that. Our body is wildly complex. We will never fully understand the human body. Never. No matter how many tests we do, no matter how many pokes and prods we do, our body is incredible. It was born to know when to upregulate, when to downregulate, when to send a signal over there, when to send a signal over there, thousands of times per second. Our body's full of synergy, okay? So one thing doesn't mix with this thing, but it does need this thing. So the body's incredible. So supplements, protein powders, greens, external therapy, stem cell therapy, ABA, speech, all of these things are not the body's system. They're just not as powerful as the body system, okay? So you can overdose on a supplement, or, a greens drink could have an algae in it that has a toxin that doesn't sit well with your body, all of these things. I have looked, I have researched, and I have tried most of the things that you've already tried. The reason that I have been with these immune modulators are for a very good reason. I'm going to explain why, how they work with the body, okay? And feel free to ask all your questions below. I've been with this company for 8 years for a reason. I don't add anything to my... Okay, so I don't add anything to my toolbox for a reason, because I don't really want to get into side effects or, possibilities, because the body's different for everybody. Everybody's environment is different. Stress, mold, different infections. You've met one person with autism. You've met one person with autism. So the reason I talk about these products is because, well, I'll explain to you. This one works on our NRF2 pathway. We were born with it. It makes antioxidants. You can look up autism, ADHD, PANS, PANDAS, whatever symptom you have with oxidative stress, you'll see the connection. Or antioxidants, you'll see the connection. This was been proven by blood, a T-bar test, which you can't readily get. You have to go to a specific lab. But anyway, that it reduces oxidative stress by 40% in 30 days and continues to do so as you take it. This has a domino effect on every other aspect of our body. But it primarily is reducing oxidative stress, producing glutathione production, not a supplement, not a cream, not a spray, making our own body making glutathione, which is in every cell. It's our master antioxidant, it's our master detoxifier, okay? I added this one in January because it does the same thing. It's working with the body's own processes, but on the immune system, different pathways, Th1, Th2. And for instance, this also increases the body's production of glutathione, reduces oxidative stress, stimulates stem cells, and works on balancing the immune system. So for instance, if you want to test to see if a child has an autoimmune disease, an autoimmune autism, you could test for antibodies, which are not all the antibodies. You can give a Th1 booster, and if they have a bad reaction, then you know they have an autoimmune disease and you don't want to give a Th1 booster again. But when you support the body to balance itself, then it's not giving too much of one or the other. The body knows what to do with it. The body knows when to increase, when to decrease, or when to do different things. Our immune system is the foundation of our body. If our immune system, which by the way has the ability to get rid of fungus, candida, to get rid of viruses, to get rid of bacteria, and to get rid of parasites, but our immune system gets dysregulated, and often in the womb. So when we support it, to do all the things it knows how to do, incredible things happen. So this one has 5 herbs in it, but it's not about the herbs. It's kind of like asking me what metals are in the key. The key flips the engine of the car. It doesn't really matter what metal's in it. They're micro-dosing of ashwagandha, turmeric, bacopa, milk thistle, and green tea. I know a lot of people are like, oh, oxalates or my kid can't take that. No side effects. It works with the mammalian body, mammals, cells. Can't give too much, can't give too little. It's not going to contraindicate interactions, nothing. Same with this one. This is a polysaccharide from an aloe leaf, but it's patented because if you have a real aloe leaf, you could do this too. Get something called ace mannin. The gel in the aloe leaf has ace mannin, but you only have 24 hours to use it. So this is much more potent than any aloe vera juice or anything like that. And then lastly, this is like a probiotic, colostrum, prebiotic, increases the good bacteria in the gut, which all of you know is really important. These 2 products I added in January. It took away my yeast infections from every other month and took away a lifetime of food sensitivities, regardless of the diet. I was gluten-free, dairy-free, egg-free, coffee-free, all the things. I do all the biohacking things. Still recommend them, but it didn't take away my food sensitivities, okay? So these together, regardless of what your child has going on, candida overgrowth, a certain genetic situation going on, bacteria, virus, doesn't matter. You want to start here. And I know one size fits all doesn't sit with everybody, but when you understand what I'm saying, hopefully it makes more sense. Lastly, this, my non-speaking kids, this is like a natural Adderall. It's completely natural. It has the anti-inflammatory brain proprietary blend in here. I put all this into this juice drink, and I can't recommend it enough. Thank you so much for listening all the way. I really hope this is helpful, and please drop all of your questions below.